Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. You know, they said they gave Queen Naomi an ancient seal, okay? And they said this ancient seal is meant for the wife to the Ooni of Ife, the main wife to the Ooni of Ife. So after the full moon ritual, Naomi was supposed to get that ancient seal. They didn't give that ancient seal to Naomi until recently. And that was the information I brought to you guys yesterday. So Ooni of Ife was to give that ancient seal to Queen Naomi. Queen Naomi appeared in the palace of the Ooni of Ife with the father. This time, not the mother, it was the father that went to the palace with the with Queen Naomi to go and accept that ancient seal that was given to her. They said while Queen Naomi was in the palace, after everything had been done with the elders, Loki, and all of that, Queen Naomi had entered the royal manor. You know that when she goes into the palace right now, she stays in a place called the royal manor. They have renovated and made it very okay for Queen Naomi, okay? You know that she doesn't really have a place right now in the palace. Well, when I am saying these things, please, I am begging you people in the name of God, this is not for any blog to come and say, me, I'm debunking their gist. You know, me, I don't look for trouble. I'm not a troublesome person. They said Queen Naomi is in the palace. Well, okay, that's what they heard. Me, I didn't hear that. So I'm just telling you that right now she doesn't have a place in the palace. You know, Ooni of Ife had started fixing a new palace before all this drama happened. And they said that place was kept in abeyance. They said recently he started it again. I've not brought that gist officially, but to say that Naomi has a place where she's staying like her own place in the palace right now, she doesn't have. The only place that she has is that royal manor. Royal manor is one place that is almost like the Ooni of Ife's chamber. It's made for other kings who visit the Ooni of Ife to stay, but they have customized it for Olori Naomi so that from time to time when she comes to the palace, she can stay there pending when everything is fixed, okay? Naomi is not meant to stay in the palace. Naomi is meant to stay in the royal mansion and in Kingston Heights, London, right? But let me not digress. They say when Naomi came for that seal with the father, they had finished everything. Naomi had entered the royal manor to go and stay. Tadenikawo did not come. Tadenikawo was in Lagos. Naomi came only with the father. And while Naomi was in the royal manor, the father had gone inside the palace there to go and talk to some chiefs and, you know, these pleasantries and all of that. They said Igbis went to meet with Olori Naomi, and it was, of course, you know, the royal manor has is connected to the chamber of the Ooni of Ife, but far apart, the other side, and in between the royal manor and the chamber of the Ooni of Ife, there is a long walkway, right? And then before you get either to the chamber of the Ooni of Ife, say the chamber is at the left, you go to the left, that side, upstairs, then you go, the royal manor is by the right. There is an open, a sitting area in between where, you know, Olori sits for refreshment or fresh air. Is like a cafe right there. You know, that place is very big and so beautiful. And so they said Igbis was going there. So they had thought that Igbis was going to the sitting area. Igbis was there, sat at the sitting area for some time. She got up and she left. Now, Naomi came out, okay? I think she wanted to go, or I don't know. Okay, no, they said she was going to go and see Yagba. You know, the one in Yagba that is very old, that loved Naomi, that stays inside the palace. So they said Naomi wanted to go and see Yagba. Igbis apparently didn't go far. Igbis was standing somewhere there. They said Igbis now came, met Naomi around that sitting area side and started talking to Naomi that Naomi feels like she has won, and Naomi feel like they will succeed. That it is true that they might succeed in throwing them out of the palace, but one thing she wants to promise Olori Naomi, that Naomi will never ever find happiness with the Ooni of Ife. Naomi did that before she would even finish talking. They say Aafin Shile, they just cut the words out of her mouth, moved her the way they moved her again from Olori Naomi's face. You know that they are Aafin Shield, they are everywhere, they are in the palace, they are everywhere. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. They do not give Naomi any gap. They are protecting Naomi with everything. It's even Naomi who is telling them to give her gap, that she's tired. She doesn't want this. She doesn't want that. They shouldn't be following her like a shadow. This. If not, nobody would be able to come close. And they said that was what Igbis went to go and tell Olori Naomi. Now, here is the thing. You know, a lot of people who don't know this situation are saying that Kabiyesi should just, forgive the Oloris, that right now they have seen that once the Ofarende ritual is done, Kabiyesi should separate them, let everybody mind their business, and let there be peace. There will never be peace. You see these women, how some young people will say, get rich or die trying. That is what they are doing. Get Oni of Ife or get Naomi out of the life of Oni of Ife or die trying. That is exactly what their motto is. They will never stop, never. You know, all these ones, they are running kitty, kata, kata, kitty. Everybody, they are crying. People are pitying. There. A lot of people are saying, Kabiyesi should consider them. Kabiyesi should not disgrace them like that. Did Kabiyesi say he's going to disgrace them? Has Kabiyesi ever disgraced any of those women before? Even as we are talking right now, today, if there is a ceremony, Kabiyesi will go with them. In that ceremony, there will be laughing, there will be playing and everything. You will never know there is anything. That is why he is king. He is a great king. In all ramification, that man, if all the information we continue to get is the truth, he is an amazing king. He is an amazing man. Nobody can fault him for anything. Yes, he made some decisions that were not good enough, and those decisions really hurt Olori Naomi, brought Olori Naomi to where Naomi is today. Yes, we do agree, but Kabiyesi is a good man. So if anybody is saying that they should not take away the immunity, they should not disgrace them like that, especially for anybody who has a child with the Oni of Ife, others they may not care and all of that. Who told you they are going to stop? They will not stop. And let me tell you something. If they do not remove immunity, if these people go back to hurting Olori Naomi, the ancestor will not do anything to them. You know why? Because they are still under the Oni of Ife. Ancestor will never disgrace his own. That is the Oni of Ife, the Arole Oduduwa. Ancestor will never want to disgrace that man, because the ancestors, they know they are the gods. They know that if anything happens to those women, it will be on the Oni of Ife. They are protecting Oni of Ife with everything. He is the only living deity. They will protect him till it takes his last breath when he is old. Now, the only way, like Yanifa said before Yanifa left and everything, that you want to solve this problem, Naomi is back into your life. Take away immunity. Let everybody stand on their own, so that anything they do, they pay by themselves, and do not cover them anymore. You cannot continue to shield them. And that is why we are where we are right now. Are you seeing what is going on? That is the situation of things. So if people are saying Kabiyesi should pity them, Kabiyesi should not disgrace them, Kabiyesi should not do this to that, these people that you're seeing, do they look like people who do not want to be disgraced? If they don't take away that immunity, they will do even worse than they have done. And Kabiyesi knows, elders knows, people know, and that is why Kabiyesi is insisting that, you see, immunity must be taken away. And you see, that is why half of Ile-Ife are backing the Oni of Ife. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.